also have a very large stretching routine, and I do that every day, including Sundays. So I stretch my whole body. That takes at least 15 minutes or longer, and it's mobility stretching. So it's the kind of stretching that hurts, where you push against the stretch. Instead of just stretching like do, you're pushing against it, and it hurts. I do that with my whole body, particularly my joints, elbows, shoulders, wrists. I do all that. I do that every day, because again, that's old man stuff. These guys who bend over when they're like, 62, they bend over to pick up a pen and they go, oh, my back. You're not lifting weights, bro, and you're not stretching. That's never going to happen to me, ever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let me intervene about stretching. When you are younger, younger guys in their 20s, now I'm 30, right? All right. So I'm still, there, but when I was 20, I was so stupid. So I wasn't stretching at all. I wasn't doing anything, and I was so arrogant. It was so fucked up.
Well, you can make the argument you don't need to stretch badly in your 20s. You could make that argument. You should, but you don't really have to. You should, but it hits you when you're 35. 35 is when all of a sudden you turn your neck, you go, oh, what the hell? Why can't I turn my neck as much? Or 40?
Yes.
But if you want to prevent that, then you'd stretch in your 20s.
Regarding stretching, I really like what you said, because many people in their 30s, they have to do that. Not they have to, you have to incorporate it as part of the exercise. So many people think that it's still in their 30s and their 40s. They think that's just something, if you want it, you do it. If you have time, you do it.
That is valid and correct. When I do coaching programs with an Alpha 2.0, I mandate, guys, I really should say 35, but I say 40. If you're 40 or over, you must do stretching at least 5-6 days a week. You must. I don't care if you don't want to do it. You have to do this, or you're going to be that old man, and you won't even be that old. You have guys in their early 50s, guys my age, dudes my age, who they bend over to pick up their phone or their pencil, and go, oh, my back, or they have sex, and they throw out they get a Charlie horse. It's so embarrassing and stupid. It's mandatory. You have to stretch. Again, if you're 24 years old, you should, but you don't have to. But 35 that line starts at 35, and it really intensifies at 40. You cross a line at 35. Also mentally, I've done videos about this for men. Men cross a line physically at 35. That's when the line gets crossed into aging, real aging. I mean, technically aging begins when you're about 25, 26. That's when your body starts theoretically dying. Right, but you really see it and feel it in your body at 35, and 40, you really feel it, especially if you're not stretching or doing any of that stuff. It's mandatory. It's not an option to me. You have to stretch every morning, most days a week, post 35. Put on an audiobook, put on a YouTube video, make it entertaining for yourself, and just do it. Be a man and suck it up and do it. And if it takes an extra half an hour, it takes an extra half an hour. That's the way it goes, man. It's mandatory for me. I can't imagine not doing it.